today we're gonna drive to the most northern point in Alaska, all the way through the Arctic Circle. You might be wondering exactly how we're going to do that. Well, that brings us to this, the Dalton Highway. According to Google, it's one of the most challenging and dangerous drives in the world. There's no cell service, gas stations, or support of any kind for hundreds of miles. In fact, it's one of the most remote places in North America. So if our car breaks down, we won't be leaving anytime soon. Today, we go to the last frontier. Welcome to Alaska. I've been wanting to do a road trip through Alaska where we start in Anchorage, which is one of the most southern points in Alaska, and drive all the way to the most northern point in Alaska. Now, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Alaska is one of the biggest states in the country. 16-hour and 55-minute drive. But I have found the perfect, and I mean the perfect vehicle to drive all the way through the wilderness of Alaska. 1992 Suzuki Carry, four-wheel drive with diff lock, 660cc. There's no way. Are they really only 600cc? I'm gonna need to go on a diet. Now the question is, will a mini truck that I've never seen, that I'm gonna buy sight unseen on Facebook, drive all the way across Alaska to the most northern point in the Arctic Circle? I don't know. But that's why you're watching this video, because we're gonna find out together.
So me, my brother Garrett, and this homeless Australian man that won't leave my house hopped on a plane towards Anchorage, Alaska. And there, for the first time, I got to experience my new mini truck.
Oh, this is this is not good, guys. This is not good.
Got to skip out on dinner tonight. Breakfast tomorrow, lunch tomorrow, dinner tomorrow. Probably don't eat until we have to drive this.
This thing is so cute.
So what's your immediate thoughts?
This is so dumb. This is the dumbest thing I've ever decided to do in my life. Well, you know, here's the good news. The truck is in really, really great shape. The disadvantages are the shape. This looks like it's getting ready to be the beginning of an adventure.
So we came to Alaska with nothing, and now we have a mini truck, but we had to find a support vehicle for everyone else to ride in. And normally I just get on Facebook Marketplace and find a truck, but I've been told that I have a problem. I didn't think I was having a problem. I thought I was fine, but everybody else says I have a problem. So we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way.
Hey, is this a car dealership? You got any cheap four-wheel drive trucks around here? Hey, you guys got any like cheap four-wheel drive junk trade-ins? Hey, I was driving down there on your lot down there, and I seen a couple cheap trucks on the back lot. You know anywhere around here I can get a cheap truck? I'm buying a really, really cheap 4x4 truck to drive across Alaska.
Okay. Awesome.
How about this? I'll buy it and I'll sell it back to you for the same price in a week.
Oh man.
How's that sound?
It's gonna be bad business.
Nothing in that price range, man. This is where he gets me in here and he starts working the deals.
Yeah, man.
I don't want to sit in the chair.
Central?
That's too far in.
Is there any real dodgy areas around here that car yards are like, you wouldn't send your mother-in-law there?
Would you sell that one?
What's the offer?
Well, I don't know. What's it take?
So our showroom is right down this alleyway.
We don't
There'll
need
be
that
this.
showroom.
I don't want anything at your showroom.
Maybe just guys check Facebook, you know?
We'll take this one.
What's that movie where like the guys are sitting in the car and they can't afford it?
Weston Champlin Vlogs.
About 10 grand.
We're not gonna catch up to him. He wants too much. Okay, come on, Dennis. Tell me the good news.
Don't have anything right now, man.
Come on, man.
Man, I check out Aiden's car sales. It's a little bit smaller lot. He's definitely got a little bit more range of vehicles.
I like the way he worded that. He worded that very politically, but I know exactly what he means. The problem is, all the car dealerships we've tried have had asphalt lots. That's too nice. We need someplace with a gravel lot. All right, well, let's go in here and talk to this dude. Dude, it rolled right in behind us. 4,500 for that thing. Are you selling that? Yeah, we're trying to buy a car. Are we in your way?
Oh no, I'm gonna have them look at this one because I'm trying to sell it because I'm moving and I have
Yeah, we
How much? Oh, we want to buy it. How much you want for it? What'd you say?
I'll take
You take 3,000?
Yeah.
Does the four-wheel drive work?
It's all wheel drive. So.
Is it okay if you pull next door so we can look at it? This guy might get mad if we looking at it here. Oh, we'll pull right out of here. We'll pull into a parking lot next door or something. All right, sounds good. Was you filming? That's like perfect timing. What was your name?
Perfect.
Weston, good to meet you. You mind if I take a look under it? It's a little tickety.
Little tickety.
It's not a lifter tick or something.
Yeah, it's definitely a lifter tick.
But is it will it make it 1,600 miles? Because you gotta go 800 miles there and 800 miles back.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
There's only one way to find
And the
out.
thing I like about this is that
It was like fate.
this was just meant to be.
You mind if we take it for a test drive?
Hey, stand up guy on 10 toes. Big body pull up in a Range Rover. I can change the whole game when I say so. I pull up, shut it down, yeah, they know.
I know she drives really smooth, and I mean the radio and everything works. It's got Bluetooth on it.
What
Saved my life.
you guys got a clean title and everything to this thing?
Yes.
Okay. What would you take for it if I just broke you out cash for it?
What's your offer?
I'll tell you what, I would give,
Do two?
you know, it just comes down to, is this what you want?
Okay, I'll be honest, I'm the only one here that's driven it, right? So I have a little bit of insight into what you guys can experience for 1600.
Tell us.
Yeah, but for $2,000, it's worth it to me to see you guys suffer or not.
In a normal circumstance, I would run. What the f is somebody's...
What was that about? A woman just came running down the sidewalk, jumped into the middle of a bush, rolled out of the bush, and screaming bloody murder and ran into the Best Buy.
Have you seen the new prices on Apple products lately? I think the new iPhone just come out.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Honestly, how did it drive?
Actually, I think it'll make it. I think it'll make it on the play. I kind of like it.
I don't like it, but I don't really have a lot of options.
Let's hurry this up then. I feel this. This is your guys' support vehicle. What do you think of this rig? You think this rig would make it all the way to Prudhoe Bay?
Prudhoe? Road's pretty rough.
Is it?
Oh yeah. Considered one of the most dangerous roads up here.
So it's like, if you break down out there, it's not good.
No, not all the time. Not a lot of people are on that road.
That was something.
I feel like that our chances of dying have went way up.
We need to spend a couple of hours just going over this thing.
What fucking channel you think you're on?
You know the fluid that we're gonna check? Gas. As long as it's got gas in it, we're going.
And now we said we're going to a trailer.
Yeah, we're going to a trailer.
Is that going to be interesting?
This is gonna be real interesting.
So we decided on our support vehicle, but on the way to go finish this deal, you remember how we couldn't even find a support vehicle to begin with? Well, you know what the problem was? We didn't visit the trailer parks.
What the? Why are you guys in Alaska?
We bought this Aspen.
A what? Oh, with this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna try to drive that all the way to Prudhoe Bay.
Awesome, dude. Well, good luck with that. Man, so you guys are just going to Prudhoe Bay?
We got another one. This is just a support vehicle. We
Oh,
just,
okay. Well, I've got a 6.5 turbo diesel down the road for $2,000 if you want to run the out of that. I know you love diesels. Go look
You got
at
a photo?
Right? Yeah.
We'll buy 2 support vehicles.
Oh, look at that truck.
Look at that ripper.
Do you smell that? It smells like a deal is about to be made.
Dude, fuzzy dice comes with a pool. They shift out and run pretty good, like all the trans works and all that?
You know, it runs really good. Your guys are more than welcome to take it around the block. I trust you.
Shuffle across.
Oh, dude.
Shuffle across.
I'm sorry, I'm taking this thing.
No way.
This thing is comfy. If I was gonna pick a truck to make the Prudhoe, 6.5, pretty much indestructible. This is the same thing as in a Humvee.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a bit rough, but hey, for what we're doing.
Well, what kind of deal you gonna make me on it?
We could do $1,000 if you guys bring it back.
What's the likelihood you think we bring it back?
$2,000, and if we bring it back, he gives you $1,000 back.
Deal. See, when it comes to off-road, and this is what you need if you get stuck.
It's not a good sign for your car if he's giving you a tow strap to start with.
No, the tow straps, because it's so good, he's gonna have to pull other people out. How long do you think it'll take us to get from here all the way to Prudhoe?
You guys will be on the road for a day and a half.
My Suzuki only does 50 though.
You guys will be on the road for 2.5 days.
You know, the thing is, if it doesn't start with a screwdriver, I don't want it.
Thanks for the peach of a truck.
She's been great to me. She'll be good for you.
Well, we're gonna see how far she makes it. Think your new rig, Garrett.
Well, thank you for putting me on such a nice one. That don't sound very good. I'm not gonna say nothing bad about it because then she's not gonna make it there.
Be easy with it. It'll be
God,
fun.
it's got every light on possible.
So what do you think of your car?
It is a really pretty view out here. You know,
It's
it's beautiful over that way.
I asked you about the car.
Oh, it's a really pretty view over there.
All right, so now each one of us have a vehicle and we need to start getting prepped to make this trip. But on the way into town, let's see how the mini truck runs.
All right, guys. First official drive in the Suzuki. God, this thing is so small. You want to show exactly how much room we got in here, Garrett?
Yeah, well, it's a little fucking tight out.
It's not as bad as you would think it would be. You would think that it's absolutely awful when you hit a pothole. Look, this one. And it's not bad at all. I'll be honest, I've done a lot of cool things in my life, but buying a Japanese mini truck and driving it through the Alaskan wilderness, it's got to be pretty high up there on the cool things I've done. Alaska has been a bucket list item for me for a long time. I've always wanted to go to Alaska, experience Alaska, because you always see about the Dalton Highway and how it's the most treacherous highway in the country. And if it's the most treacherous highway or gravel road or road in general in the entire country, what better to take down it than a mini Japanese truck that was designed to haul things around at 20 miles an hour in Tokyo. Guys, I'll tell you what. You guys missed the shakedown test. Where you guys went right, I went left, and left was extraordinarily bumpy. Bump! Oh, God damn, I'm gonna lose the out of the back of the truck. It was the roughest road I've been down the whole time I've been here. That's it? 7 gallons is all it takes. So, not a lot of gas that goes in the tank. To be honest, it shouldn't burn that much gas. Probably good to get another 10 gallons to carry with me. That way I got an extra tank of fuel in case I need it out there in the middle of nowhere. So you guys are doing this run all the way from Florida, and then you're gonna go to Prudhoe.
For the 4th time.
For the 4th time.
On a Harley, because Harleys can compete. These bike riders, these BMW bikes. Harleys can't compete. Now we got to get the CEO out of there.
And
he's turning into a wokester. He's going to turn Harley inside out because we're toxic masculinity. Did you hear that?
Oh no.
Harley CEO, you.
This guy parties.
Hey, what is it?
It's iced tea,
I don't
baby.
drink. I actually don't drink.
A Australian that doesn't drink. That's like a
You guys have fun. You talk about some loose units. So guys, we're on our way back into Anchorage. We're on our way back into Anchorage for a really good reason. On this whole trip, we're gonna have to camp and survive out of the truck. And while I do that, I need a place to sleep. And I've seen this video of this guy that built a cabin on the back of his truck in Alaska. So we're gonna take and build a little cabin on the back of the Suzuki. The thing I have to really be cognizant of though, this thing is remarkably slow. The best I've gotten it to is 67 miles an hour down a mountain. So if I build too big a cabin and too heavy, then this is gonna take way forever. So I need to keep it a sporty cabin.
Nothing else in this picture that's sporty. Not the driver, not the car, definitely not the wood cabin.
What are you gonna do from your cabin?
Not only is this the biggest and fastest vehicle in the fleet, this has the ability to have the biggest cabin. And I will be extremely well rested in this penthouse.
Here's the thing, I'll be as well rested as you, but I'll have a sporty cabin.
And mine's already got a cabin. Look, and a bookshelf.
Don't hate on the bookshelf. I hired a couple guys in a Lowe's parking lot and they built it for me.
You know, that's weird. We got hired to build a bookshelf yesterday in a Lowe's parking lot.
Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention, me and Kyle don't know how to build cabins, but we figured we could put our woodworking skills to the test. So the day before, with some wood, a saw, and a Lowe's parking lot, we built a roof rack on the Aspen that could even hold your mother. And don't worry, I know, that's a lot of weight, and it's that sturdy.
Dude, look at that! Is that not the best thing you've ever seen built before? You're gonna look so stupid driving down the door. Welcome to Weston's deck service. Well, we'll give you a deck.
Decks of any size.
A big deck?
Long decks.
Small deck.
Skinny decks.
Short deck.
Big black deck.
We have everything right here to make a cabin.
And how long do you reckon it's gonna take you to build said cabin?
A day? I think I can build mine in a day.
Hey, hypothetically, if someone was to build like a cabin in the car park, would anyone like have an issue with that?
Yeah, yeah. Home Depot has a lot of strict policies because it is a big company.
Well, see, the thing is, we want to buy so much product we can't transport it home. But if we build a roof rack, we can buy more products from the store and get them home. Pitch that to corporate, they would definitely agree. Hey, you scratched my truck.
First things first, we're gonna build a little cabin, basically the foundation for the cabin on top of these beds.
So this is literally the most important part of the build. If this fails, the whole cabin fails. Luckily, me and Weston combined have about 16 minutes of experience building cabins on the back of trucks. Come to give us a hand. What are you guys doing?
Just building stuff.
We thought it'd be fantastic to build it in your car park.
Have a good one, dude.
So what we've done is we put 3 pieces of timber onto the bed. Now we've only got 394 pieces to go before the cabin's built.
This right here is all the lumber I'm gonna need for one wall. So basically I'm just gonna lay out the wall on the ground, screw it all together, and then we'll just set it up on the truck. Got bad news about this one.
Well,
it's crooked.
Maybe you can't see how straight this is because you're deaf.
Well, I'll learn Braille. That's fine. Perfect, we've built a wall. Look at my wall. Look at that. That's gonna be a nice little cabin right there. So, guys, we've got most, like I would say 80% of the framing done, right? Now it's just down to the siding.
This is gonna set it off. This is gonna look fantastic.
Dude,
See?
yeah, that's... God damn it. Dude, this looks fantastic. This actually looks really good. You know, for a bunch of amateurs, we've done a really good job. Guys, this is the end of the first day of cabin building in the parking lot. And I guess we're just gonna have to finish the rest of it tomorrow because Home Depot's closed now, so we can't buy any more things to build cabins with. Maybe we should just sleep here and test it out. I'll take the car, you can take the cabin. All right, guys, it's the next day. Home Depot's back open again, so you know what that means. More lumber, more building supplies, and more cabins getting built. Whee!
All right, well, time's come where we're gonna put some tin roofing on our cabin here, and turns out this sheet at 12 foot's exactly right to just cut in half and lay over it. So we might have to trim a bit off the ends, but this isn't my cabin, so I really couldn't care less if it leaks or not. But it should look good, and that's all that really matters.
I'll be honest, when we start building this thing, I didn't expect very much. I didn't expect us to do a very good job, but as time's going on, we've built a really nice cabin. How's that look for you?
Good enough. Not my cabin.
Well, I'd like my cabin to be nice too. Thing is, this is the nicest cabin I've ever seen somebody build in the parking lot, that's for damn sure.
Until we build the other one. Until we build where the rest of us are gonna sleep.
You know, we really do with lunch. We could just leave Garrett here with the generator in the car.
Maybe we just don't even tell him.
Yeah, we'll just disappear from him.
What's that? He's going over there to get some timber. There's more timber over there.
Timber over there?
Yeah, just over there.
Along with the Mexican food?
What? So sorry, what?
The Mexican food?
Is there Mexican food over there?
I don't think it's even time to eat yet, is it, guys? We got more shit to do.
It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
I can go over there and get us some takeaway, and you guys can finish this up. And you know.
Oh, well, see, the thing is,
that way we maximize our time before.
The thing is, I
gets
really
too
like to sit down for. Garrett said there's Mexican over there.
Look, egg rolls!
I know there ain't no egg rolls around here. I know where they are for a 12-mile radius.
Guys, the generator ran out of gas, so we can't make any more cuts right now. And the thing is, we now got to start framing out this cabin that everyone else is going to sleep in. Well, we've come up with a great idea. That is an 8-foot 2x4. Would you like to show them our idea? We just figured, why cut it when we can just make the cabin that tall?
We could have 2 levels. We could put an inside level in here, have a TV room up the top, and then sleeping down below with a
Well, no. You ought to have the TV room below because that's where all the guests come. The bedrooms are upstairs.
So you're like making like a hotel.
Yeah,
a hotel. That's
yeah,
what we want.
basically a pickup truck hotel.
All right, well, let's lay some of this out and frame it up.
Thing is, I thought this was a joke. Like,
no,
you're
seriously.
not really gonna build it that tall.
Why would it be a joke?
And the thing is, imagine how comfortable everyone's going to be. If we build a double story, we got double the beds.
Yeah, but it don't matter if it falls off the back.
And the good thing about this is we don't have to make any cuts.
But like the collateral damage that you could cause, the harm and mayhem.
As we say in Australia, she'll be right, mate.
All right, you ready to see this glorious wall we've built? You know, we should have. I can't see what would go wrong. Dude, I think we can put 3 stories in this thing after seeing it.
That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Oh, there's so much room in here. We can do whatever we want.
Okay, pull it over. That's so stupid. Pull it over a little more. Yeah, right about there. That looks good. Oh, this is so stupid. You're talking about a cabin. That's a cabin.
Do you reckon the bed sides are going to support that? All right, perfect. Let's go get some more wood.
We will be right back with a lot more wood.
Dude, that's going to work good.
I don't know if good's the answer. It's going to work.
This was going to be a nice, straightforward episode. They went wrong when they invited me, because now it is just a massive shit show.
I agree with that statement.
So I spent 2 days building bookshelves, small midget cabins, all this stuff to help out the boys, and then now it's my turn to build my cabin, and old mate's over here just taking a rest.
What?
Just keep doing what you're doing, mate. To be honest with you, probably just slow me down.
Well, we got here at like 8 a.m. It's only 6. And we've been working on these cabins all freaking day.
We've been here a while. Started building this about 2 hours ago, so.
We've been here for 4 days, basically. I don't know what the big hang up is. They could have just bought SUVs and just put a mattress in the back and been done with it.
I'm getting to a point where I've got 2 3/4 of a wall, so I gotta finish this, make the door mounted, put the siding on the front, and we're rocking and rolling.
Well, we need a door so I can frame in the door so I can get a bit of structure, and then once I get that, I can start framing everything else out. And then we can start cladding.
Sir, kind of interested in some financing for your cabin you're building?
No, well, I actually, just the way my citizenship's set up, I'm probably just gonna have to stick with not paying for anything and just running out the front door.
Yeah, I can't run very fast. I couldn't chase you, so
yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking.
You have picked the right person to steal from.
I've been going crazy today because I've been building a cabin all damn day. I'm going crazy in this parking lot. This has been 2.5 days of destroying a Home Depot parking lot just in the name of to build a cool little cabin. I've got a door, I've got siding, I've got some small holes, but once I get them small holes patched up, this will be the nicest cabin you've ever seen on the back of a Japanese mini truck in Anchorage, Alaska Home Depot parking lot. And that's a win. Dude, you know what's bad? This is the first step. Do we still have close to 1,000 miles through the most treacherous terrain in all of North America to drive? And we haven't even got started yet.
It's been about 12 hours today.
Go ahead, as you're saying.
I'm really getting over it, but I have the best cabin by a long shot.
Can you put a door handle on that thing?
Yeah, all you gotta do is keep the door shut. I can even lock my cabin with a key.
Okay, now that the camera's off, can the team of construction workers come back out so I can go sit down?
So the plan is, this is fairly stable, right? See, that's moving the whole car. If that was moving and the car wasn't moving, I'd be concerned. But I'm gonna put 2 single beds down the bottom, and then I'm gonna build another level. That's where I'll sleep. So if a bear comes through that door, he's got 2 snacks to go through before he gets to me.
Guys, it is the final day of cabin building. We're almost done with the cabins. We've got more wood, more siding, more 2x4s, and more enthusiasm than we did any day before because we're almost getting ready to hit the road. Oh, look at this rig. First moment actually getting in my completed cabin. All right, I'm gonna give it a good test lay down. See, that's the disadvantage of putting the lock on the outside. Hello? Can someone let me out? Now that I'm in here, I realize all the extra stuff I have to do.
Guys, welcome to Kyle's Test Driving. Now today we are going to test drive this small Suzuki really fast around a car park. Come this way and I'll show you all about it.
Oh God! Ah! Oh, we're gonna roll over. We're gonna roll over. Remind me to take the keys out of this thing. Fuck you.
Sir, are you okay?
Yeah. I think a board went up my butt. I'll just go lay here for a second.
Oh, well, probably should just leave him in there. Oh, glad he's okay.
Do you know where we're going?
Yeah, dude. Been here 1,000 times.
Why have we went by this lake like 3 times? And why are we hitting every bush in sight?
You gotta trust me. I know where we're going.
There's a tree.
What tree?
God damn, Ryland.
Yeah, that is a tree.
Guys, if you don't want to look lost like this off-roading, you guys need onX Off-Road.
Isn't that a Pokemon?
No, it's not. It's an awesome GPS app that you can download to your phone that helps you whenever you're off-roading. And the thing is, guys, we actually use onX whenever we go off-roading because they send out scouts to go through a bunch of these trails and give you insight and guides to get through them safely. Also, if you're off-roading, there's a good chance you're not gonna have cell signal. And this come in really handy in Alaska because 90% of the time we was without cell service. But with onX, you download the offline maps and you figure out exactly where you're at. They also have other awesome features like being able to make routes inside onX and share it with your friends. Actually, if you guys want to see the route that we took all the way through Alaska, all you gotta do is click the link down in the description. Even if you don't think there's any off-road trails around you, onX has the ability for you to look and discover off-road trails to go have fun and be prepared while you're there. Also, if you guys want to download onX, make sure you use code Weston in the link down in the description, and you will get a 7-day free trial to onX Off-Road.
Who's he talking to?
Thank you, onX, for sponsoring this video and being part of this adventure.
You guys eat for this one?
No, we bought it from a guy here in Alaska. Yeah, we're gonna drive it up to Prudhoe Bay.
Have you ever driven on the Jamestown Highway though?
Is it rough?
It is. It's a gravel road, and once you're outside of Fairbanks, about 15 minutes, you don't have a cell phone signal. The problem is the pothole is like very deep. I don't know if you have enough room to just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't seem very confident in this.
Not really with the.
What'd you drive up there?
I don't drive truck anymore. When I first got my Class A license, I drove a semi from Fairbanks to a place called Kofu. It's kind of dangerous. That's why I quit. I'm like, I think I'm gonna lose my life.
Well, we'll probably make it. I feel like my confidence is a little lower not talking to you, but I still feel like it's high enough to go.
Where are you from?
Kansas.
And then just come up here with the idea and just start doing this?
Yeah.
That's cool. Great.
Are you nervous now?
Yeah, kinda. I better get back to building my cabin before I start thinking about this too much. Hey, how about this? While we finish the cabins, why don't you go to the fun part and buy all the shit that we need to put inside the cabins?
Are you gonna get lunch?
Lunch?
The only thing he hears from this whole thing is lunch.
The thing is, what good are supplies when you're hungry?
The guys are spending the last 7 days building Noah's Ark over there, so we're gonna go get some supplies so we can actually leave and get going where we gotta go. I'm thinking we're gonna get basically everything you need to live. You need a bed, you need food, you need water, you need a place to shit, you know, everything.
How opposed would you be to us just forgetting to work on the cabins and then going over to Jersey Bikes?
He's gonna be hours, dude. I reckon we go there now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's gone. Oh, f my door's open.
What do you think about this one?
I think this one, I think this one's nice, but this one here, like, it's so hard to pick out a nice comfy bed.
They're so lucky we're doing this for them.
I know, this is hard work.
Come back from lunch, and Captain Cook over here has built such a tall cabin that he realizes now that he can't actually reach the top of it. You know, I can reach the whole entirety of my cabin.
It's because you got a small cabin.
But luck would have it, this dude drives by in a square body Chevrolet with a roof rack on it, and he's not doing anything, so we're gonna stand on his roof to fit us inside. Look at that thing. Oh, stupid as don't it? Go! Yeah! Okay.
We did so fucking bad.
Bad on what?
The budget.
How much was it?
Well, what was the budget again?
$500?
Oh.
Why is everybody laughing?
Spent $1,400.
$1,400 on what?
That was just at the first store.
What did you guys go buy, a new car?
I could have bought a new car for as much bought.
Holy shit. You guys got a bunch of junk.
We have stuff and everything. Open up the sides.
I told you to go get some sleeping bags and a cooler.
Well, we came back with plush throw wild frontier cat
Please
towels.
tell me you got other blankets than that.
Honestly, I'm actually been wanting to look and see how nice these look. This is fantastic. See, you're dying and you're hot, cold. Boom, set life saved.
You know what? I think I would rather die of hypothermia than use this blanket. What the f Why did you get us that?
This one here's mine.
What do you mean yours?
This here's my bed. It's
Why the f is yours the biggest? You went and you bought for yourself and you're like, well, while I'm here, I'll get some junk for everyone else.
Mine isn't that much bigger.
Yeah, I'm appreciative, Garrett. I appreciate the stuff you've bought me.
You know what?
I will not complain at all.
Let's finish the cabins. Oh, God. Okay, guys, if I did this right, I should have one glorious, beautiful cabin floor now. Let's go check it out. I'm done! I have something I can sleep in on the back of my truck.
I've made it too short. Maybe if I sleep like this. Oh, yeah. If I sleep diagonally, I'm good. Good to go. All right, guys, that's it. The cabin on the mini truck is officially completed. It's officially good enough for me to sleep in. All I gotta do is finish the 13-foot monstrosity over there, and we're hitting the road. First things first, though, I'm gonna take just a little 15-minute siesta just to get rejuvenated. This is nice in here. It's real nice. No bears. I don't feel like a bear could get me in here. I'll be verified. It's like being verified on Instagram, except it's verified, you know? Instead of a blue check mark, you get the lid. Anyway, welcome to the channel. Make sure you guys subscribe, like.
You made a spoiler on the front? What the f is that?
That's
my f***ing roof cap, motherfucker.
Well, you weren't using it.
I was gonna put that on in a little bit.
You don't need it.
I do need it. That keeps water out of my cabin. Your f***ing cabin is gonna get water in it regardless. So you f***ed both of us. Are you gonna screw down the top, or are you just gonna leave it like that?
It's like a wind disturber.
Yeah, this whole thing's gonna disturb the f*** out of the wind, I'm telling you that.
We are approaching the finishing touches of side number 3. We've only got one to go. But the good news is that other side, it only takes a full single board. Oh, so it's really quick. But I'm so over building cabins. If I didn't have to build a cabin ever again in my life, I'd be happy.
Oh my Lord, is this it? Is this it?
Couple of down boards to go, but yeah, pretty much.
Ah! It is done. It is done. A happy cabin dance. Happy cabin dance. Yes, we got a cabin. We got 2 cabins. It may not look like it on screen, guys, but these cabins have been a ton, and I mean a ton of work. A lot of effort has went into building these cabins. And at every point, I thought they were going to kick us out of the Home Depot parking lot, but they didn't say anything. Long story short, let's go to the Airbnb, take a nap, show these people the cabin in the morning, and let's hit the road. Because we have 875 miles through the Alaskan wilderness to still travel. And we're gonna do it, goddammit.
Go, go, here we go. Go, go, now here we go. Now, go, go, here we go. You ain't never ever seen nothing like this. Go, go, here we go. Go, go, now here we go. Now, go, go, here we go. You ain't never ever seen nothing like this.
Guys, have we got some absolute masterpieces of cabins to show you guys? You wanna go first?
Well, it's only fair that the big cabin goes first. Ladies and gentlemen,
the worst cabin.
This is a big cabin. Not only is it a big cabin, it's a luxurious cabin. This is the top floor. And we also have a bottom floor. And to be fair, we could have had more floors. The good thing about this cabin, not only does it look good, it has a door.
That's enough of the review of that cabin. Let's move on to my cabin. Guys, this is my sports cabin. And the thing is, to be honest, when we put this thing together, I thought it was gonna be really but it's actually a really nice cabin. If I was to switch, I probably would go for the big cabin because the big cabin has a downstairs bedroom. The top bedroom is the penthouse.
Penthouse, but you probably won't see up there a lot of stuff going on. Have you looked in the mirror lately? You're a big man, and this is a very small cabin.
Here's the good news. It's gonna be funny because when yours rips off, then you gotta sleep in here with me.
It's not gonna rip off. I used 6 roofing screws to hold it down.
These cabins are really cute. I actually think this one's cute, and this one here is They both look, you've done great. But also, you could have just bought an SUV and we could have just left 5 days ago.
How about we make a bet? Who do you think out of all of us is going to break down first?
Garrett.
I'd bet on me too.
Yeah. A requirement of going someplace and camping is you got to make it to the campsite. You know that, right? But here's the thing. I don't give a shit where the campsite is. I have double diff locks. I've got a cabin on the back of a Can-Am, basically. There's no campsite I can't reach.
You know, you could have put a tent on a motorcycle and done the same thing. Actually, sorry, the motorcycle's probably got more power. I lied.
Yours actually isn't done yet.
Mine's not done yet?
No.
Oh, I bought you something at O'Reilly's. A gift, just for you.
If you bought some stupid ass gift that I don't want, what the? Do you know what he bought?
It's gonna be something really lame.
It's gonna be something really lame, really stupid because he's smiling. What'd you? No, you didn't get one of them stupid steering wheel covers, dude. You're dumb. I'm not putting this on my Suzuki.
Yeah, you are.
Yes, you
There's
are.
no way.
He bought you a gift.
No,
Hey, I bought you gifts just for you.
You know what? Oh, that is perfect. Oh, look at that. That is perfect. Get in there and have a feel of it. I wish my brother bought me gifts like that.
I bet you do. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. You have seen both the cabins that we've built. You know all the rigs we got. It is officially time to hit the road towards Prudhoe Bay. And the thing is, there's a lot of cool and awesome things along the way that we're gonna stop and do. One of those being a mountain pass that goes up over the...
It's gonna be the highest point you can drive in Alaska. It'd be the perfect test to see if our rigs will actually make it to Prudhoe Bay, because if it fails there, you know.
My thought is, let's try to break our junk before we get too far away from the airport. That way we can just fly home.
Basically, we're saying we're gonna do a shakedown, and hopefully the shakedown don't shake your shacks off.
Is your shack gonna get shaken off?
There's no need to shake that.
Hey,
right?
don't you be shaking off in your shack.
There's enough room for everyone to shake off in there together. There's plenty of room.
All right, you guys ready to hit the road?
Yeah, I've been
I'm
ready
ready.
for 4 days.
Let's hit the road.
Hello, I've been waiting for you. Come with your friends and show me something new. Hey, yeah, it's a hell of a time.
The thing is, instantly I realized as soon as I got in it after driving around with the cabin on the back, this thing is way smoother. So the disadvantage of that is when it comes down to us going off-roading, I'm not gonna have very much suspension travel. I think I'm gonna have about this much. I wonder how Kyle's doing. I think Kyle's doing all right. He's still right back there, so.
Yeah, there's something magical about driving through Alaska with a wooden cabin on the back of your truck. Sure, it's probably not the greatest construction ever, but if it manages to stay on the back of this pickup truck, this is as good as it gets. Just a man in the wilderness enjoying the great outdoors.
Don't tell anybody else that said this, but I kind of like the big steering wheel cover. Overheight trucks must exit now. In theory, call Kyle.
Hello?
You might need to get off this highway. There was a sign back there that says overheight trucks. Get off now.
It's 16 foot.
Well, are you sure you're not at least? That thing looks 20 feet tall.
Well, I guess we're gonna find out.
All right, well, let me know if you lose your cabin.
You'll probably see it and hear it.
You like it?
We saw you guys come in. I went, what in the world?
You would astonish the Alaskan people with your...
Astonished at the size of it.
I would feel like I want to do a top speed run. See how fast you can get
I
going
don't
with
really
that.
want to go faster than 75. That's as fast as I've had it.
And how was that?
Scary.
Hatcher's Pass. You ever been up there?
Yeah, I live here.
Okay. How hard is it to get up there?
With your rig, gonna be not easy.
That's what we're looking for.
So
What sort of issues will I run into?
you're gonna be along a mountainside that's potentially got rock slides.
So we could die.
You could definitely make it, but it's gonna be a little bit sketchy in the truck.
What she's trying to say nicely is you're going to get up there on the mountain and you're going to fall off the side of it because your cabin's going to flip over.
I watched it park in here and I was a little afraid.
Well, I didn't. I was looking at him and I hit the little thing on the ground. It looks way worse than what it was.
Noticed.
It's not as bad as what she made out to be. She was carrying on like it's
She
terrible.
said she was literally afraid when you pulled up.
We'll just have to cross that bridge when we get to it.
Cross that mountain when we climb it.
Yeah.
Because you ain't going underneath no bridges. I'll be honest, that lady in there did not really inspire a whole lot of confidence in us about going up the pass. But I really don't think this pass could be that bad. So we're just gonna give it a go. And if it don't take us too long, we'll go down the other side and there's this place called Telquinta, something like that. And we'll go down there and we'll find a nice campsite. God, look at that! Holy shit, that looks sick! Regardless of whether we make it, we don't make it, regardless if the Suzuki breaks down, anything, this is still one of the coolest things I've ever done. We've officially run into our first bit of rough roads. And the thing is, I know it gets worse from here on out. Holy gas. That's what I just noticed. Well, guys, the Suzuki was ripping. And I mean ripping. She was going up the hills, she was doing everything she needed to do. The next thing I know, we pulled over here because I smelled gas really bad and I didn't know what it was. And then as I got back in, it started ticking and making a weird ticking noise and just died. Wait a minute. Fuel's leaking out of it. That's why I smell gas. All the gas is leaking out.
I like the fact you've been talking shit about everybody else's ride.
I have not been,
like,
no,
yes,
I haven't been talking
like, this is gonna break down, that's gonna break down.
I didn't
and you're
break
the
down.
first
I didn't
breakdown.
break down. I ran out of gas. It doesn't count.
Oh,
Okay, let's leave. Yeah, I'm ready. An iPhone, you can go.
Well, no, all I need is a piece of plywood, so I'm crawling to it.
Plywood out of the truck that's running still.
You could even drive the truck closer to this one. Yeah, then
know.
you don't have to walk as far.
I'll just drive my truck up here, where because it's running.
I'll remember this when you guys get stuck. Ho, ho, ho! We're back in business, baby! I'll bet we put some gas in it and this thing is back to running. Okay, good news. It's not broken. It is out of gas because they changed the carburetor on this thing right before I bought it. And whoever did it didn't hook up the return line for the fuel tank. So all the return fuel has been dumping on the ground the entire time. That explains why the tank is empty after 100 kilometers. Ah! She's back alive! Who knew they'd run way better with gasoline in them? Good news is we'll just put about 2.5 gallons in it and we're ready to hit the road again. Let's go. We're at the trailhead. It is the official start of the mountain climb and we're going up the hill. The first 5-10 feet we pulled in here was so steep, I had to literally get a run at it for the thing to have enough power to go. No warning signs the next 20 miles. Oh my God, look at that. Definitely don't want to fall off the side of that. Oh, shit. All right, so if everything's working right, we should be diff locked and axle locked now in 4-wheel drive, so we should be able to climb this. Oh, we're unstoppable now. Fucking Kyle's truck.
This is just absolutely breathtaking. I've been to some really nice places around the world, and as far as just beautiful scenery goes, I'll tell you what, this is unbelievable.
Dude, the Suzuki's getting after it. I took it out of 4-wheel drive and took the diff lock and everything off because I didn't really need it once we kind of got in here and the road got a little bit more hard packed. But everything's muddy, still pretty slippery. But just first gear all the way up through here, we're going good. Things are rock and rolling. Dude, look at that view. We are literally so high we're in a cloud. Look, there's the bottom of a cloud. I think we should have waterproofed our cabins a little bit more.
Lucky we got those cat blankets.
So let's think about this. How long ago was we at the ocean? 20 miles ago? We're 3,886 feet above sea right now. Look at this, we're literally in a cloud.
Hey, do you guys like our cabins?
Which one do you like better? The little white truck that's super cute or the big tall green
Luxurious, two-level cabins.
No,
Got two
big
levels.
Curious would be the green, but I think the white one is pretty cute.
See, look at that. Look at that, cute.
You also can't fit in there. It's very small. It's really uncomfortable.
That's not true, it's a cuddling cabin.
All right, well, have a nice day.
Have a good one.
Give you a small pro tip. Don't come to one of the highest points in Alaska and wear shorts. It's extremely cold.
Well, you want to hear something depressing? We're 819 miles away. Damn near made it today. I'm on crying. guys, update for what's happened. We came down the mountain last night and it was so late that we tried to find RV parks and places we could camp, and we couldn't really see where we was going anywhere. So we eventually found this gas station parking lot and we're like, that's good enough. They slept in here. Give it a rating, 1 out of 10?
7.
7?
Like a 6. Whenever it gets colder, be like a 0.
Here's the good news. We got a nice open road ahead of us. We can see where we're going because it's daytime.
So where are we going?
We are going to Fairbanks, Alaska. Probably make it to Fairbanks tonight, camp there, get all the extra supplies we need, and then hit up the Dalton tomorrow. And then Kyle can get eaten by a bear. Consider going this slow a disadvantage. I don't. This is just a nice, leisurely drive. Hey, I've got an idea. The wind is what slows me down. What if I follow really closely behind you? That way you knock the wind out of my way. Oh my, what is he doing? Hold on, I gotta find some more power. Oh, this works nicely. Plenty of power. Guys, I've got bad news. Suzuki is currently overheating like a mother at the moment. We just went through a bunch of mountain passes and a bunch of stuff like that, and the gauge just pegged right over to hot. And then I just heard it up there where it was just pouring all of its steam out, so.
What's going on?
Can't get that panel off.
Oh, why you stopped?
Well, the Suzuki's so good, has so much power, you know, like high performance vehicles do, it overheated.
Hey Garrett, we've stopped again.
I also point out that there's like a little, there's some water you can drive through, Kyle.
I don't even know where that goes, but I know if I drove through it, the Suzuki'd cool down.
Yeah, you should go first.
I can't actually believe that you're actually scared.
I'm not scared.
Well, then, why are you like all this? Oh, we should have the mama van go through first.
Well, guys, here's the thing, right? We haven't pulled over because the Suzuki's overheating. We pulled over to see how good Kyle's cabin is at running through water crossings. It just looks so natural out here, don't it? It's just so limber. It's like a gazelle across the Serengeti.
The thing is, right, I don't get peer pressured very often, but if you say you're scared, I'll show you.
Like, I'm not scared, I'm stupid.
All right, well, let me see if the Suzuki will make it. Oh, the Suzuki don't even care about the water. Just going. Oh, this is a cool trail. I need some water, I'm overheating. Oh, who'd have thought that'd be so damn hot? It's only overheating a little bit.
This is exciting. Who knows where this goes? This is Alaskan frontier at its finest.
Oh my God, this water is freezing. Pull the goddamn Suzuki right down.
Is this breakdown number 3?
No, there's no breakdown. We just had to put some water in it. When you need a drink, we don't consider you broken. We just consider you thirsty. Oh, is it full? Yep. Hell yeah, we're good. About a gallon of creek water. We're back on the run. Oh, the road's starting to open up. Be interesting to see where this goes. Oh, look at that, it goes to a lake. Well, hey, we figured out where this goes.
Don't you think that you should, you know, get out and celebrate your victory?
No, I'm good, there's mosquitoes.
Like, have a little bit of excitement, Weston. We are, you know, discoverers. Explorers.
There's mosquitoes, I'm good, they can see it. Hey, go ahead and show them a shot real quick of where we got. Well, I think we've done enough off-roading to prove that the Suzuki is the best at off-roading. It didn't particularly do anything better than any other vehicle, but at this point, I'm tired and I want to get to Fairbanks. So let's hit the road. Well, you hear that? That's the radiator currently exploding again because we tried to go up a hill and this thing overheated again. We made it about 15 miles from the last time it overheated, but yeah, it smells hot. That's not good. It's almost like it's got a blown head gasket, which I hope is not the case. I mean, we poured a little bit of creek water in this thing, but we didn't pour that much creek water in it. It shouldn't be that dirty. It's not very happy. It should be cooling down. It's not even that hot. I think the head gasket blew.
That's what it looks like.
That explained because it never lost any water. Like, it was never leaking any water, but it went somewhere and it was low.
Chuck a couple eggs in it.
Do you have eggs?
Yeah.
I got eggs for breakfast.
You want 2 eggs? Looks like a 2-egg job.
What happens is the head is sealed to the block and there's a gasket there in the middle, right? Basically, we're gonna crack a couple eggs into the radiator, fill it up with water, and then drive it, and maybe the egg will cook on the inside where the head gasket's blown, and when it cooks there, it'll firm up enough to keep the water from leaking out of the head gasket. Making a Suzuki omelet.
For a good start.
There we go.
I don't even know why people take their cars to mechanics when they blow a head gasket. Just put a whole bunch of eggs in there and it should fix everything.
Okay, let's hit the road, see if our eggs worked. So the egg trick did not work. So here's my thought. I'm gonna stuff it as full as I can with antifreeze, and hopefully that's enough to get it onto to get it onto Fairbanks.
He went left. Sorry. That was my main concern was
I'm over here talking about my truck dying and not being able to make the rest of the journey, and all you're concerned about is which way the state trooper went.
Well, I don't want him to pull me over. Have you got a license? Yeah, but it's Australian. Okay. Whose car is this? I don't know, but I just got this screwdriver in the door and that's how I open it and start it. Like, do you see the issue here?
You know, I didn't think about it till now. It does look really suspicious.
Here's the thing that happens when you drive a car that overheats all the time. Bang. That's what happens.
Thanks, Kyle.
Bang.
Here's the new plan with the Suzuki. The new plan is to drive it as easy as humanly possible. That way it just makes it. But before, we were trying to run it real hard and get where we was going. Now we're just gonna go slow and steady. This might be it for the Suzuki. We've tried stop leak, we've tried eggs, I've tried filling it up with water multiple times, but no matter what I do, it still overheats. So I don't know what we're gonna do with it now. My Suzuki's down.
How down? Like down for the count, taking a nap?
Reach in there and fire it up. That kind of give you the idea you want to know?
That's not good.
Shut off.
If we keep driving, we go back to the bang.
We haven't even made it a third of the way to Bruto Bay yet, and the head gasket's blown on the Suzuki. I think we need to hook a rope to it and pull it on Fairbanks. Possibly, we might be able to find a head gasket for it and get one overnighted, but I doubt it. I mean, it's a Japanese K-truck engine. There's not going to be parts sitting in Fairbanks, Alaska for it. Guys, this is a really sad moment in the video because we can't find parts for this thing. The soonest we could get parts for the Japanese K-truck is 2 to 3 weeks from now. But here's the thing. I spent 4 days building this cabin in a Home Depot parking lot, and I'll be good goddamned if I ain't gonna sleep in it at least once before the end of this video. I think it'll be fine if we limp it over to the campsite because it's not very far away from here. But before we do all that, we're gonna go experience what Alaska is really about. This isn't really a disadvantage. This is just a Suzuki saying, hey, you need to stop and smell the roses, or you need to stop and go look at the grizzly bears. And that's what we're gonna go do. Have you ever seen a bear?
No.
I seen a panda one time.
There's a panda on the logo at Panda Express. I've eaten there before.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, mic check 1, 2, my friend. I'm back like I never left and back at it again. So fly in the sky, they just blowing the wind. You can tell how I dressed that I'm in it to win.
Guys, I came to Alaska expecting that I would round every corner and find a bear. Well, I've been here for over a week now and I've not even seen one bear. So we're gonna jump on that airplane with that dude and we're gonna go fly all the way down to a beach over 200 miles away and go see some bears. How many bears are on the beach?
This time of year, Not tons. A month ago, 35 to 50.
They don't get hungry, right?
So like the bears that are there, they grow up there. You're not in a zoo, it's not tame, they will kill you, but they never bother people. Well, the good thing is about if the bear does chase us, you look like a large T-bone.
All right, welcome to Chittenden Bay.
Well, thank you.
How'd flight go?
The flight was great. I didn't do so well because I puked about it like, coming into landing. And then after that, I felt instantly better. And we seen one bear. We almost hit him on the runway. And then after that, he ran off. But there's probably more.
There's a trail right here. We'll walk that one first, see what we see.
All right.
This is real Alaska. This is nice.
You know what? I finally answered the age-old question. Is a bear shit in the woods? And no, it's on the path. What the f is that?
2 bears.
I think it's taking a nap. Oh my God, it's taking a nap. It's a sleepy bear. We found Winnie the Pooh.
All right, guys. We're out here in the Alaskan bush, and you wouldn't believe it. Crikey, come over this way. We've got 2 bears. We've got the female right over here. We've got the male, he's sleeping. That looks a lot like an Australian male sleeping at midday. And what you'll see is the female approaching from the rear. He's sniffing him out. And hopefully soon we're gonna get something pretty special. Get back to you soon. Crikey.
If that was really Steve Irwin, he would go just jump on that bear. Like, oh, it's angry.
So you said you wouldn't mess with a sleeping bear?
I wouldn't walk up on one.
Hey, bear. Just so you guys know, you can get really awesome merch at westonlakescake.com. Look at him. He woke up. Oh, he woke up.
Very small nuts for the size of a bear that big.
Yeah, I figured his nuts would be way bigger. Okay, well, we found bears. Guess you're ready to go camping?
I'm ready to show you how good the GMC is.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's go camping, but let's go camping a long ways away from where these are.
Why? I got a cabin.
I got a cabin too, but I'm not that confident in the way we built that
Bears
cabin.
don't climb things.
Oh yeah, this is a nice little campsite. I gotta wait for Kyle to get here because he's got the firewood and all that stuff, so we gotta light firewood and all that stuff. Hey Kyle! What's up? Is that where you're gonna park to camp?
I think I can get further in.
Well yeah, here, why don't you park over here? Well, our 3 camping vehicles have made it. Should we start camping? First things first, can we cook food? I'm hungry.
The Aspen has been the secret MVP of this whole trip. And also, you know, mine's still running. I don't know about yours.
Well, mine actually just ran straight in there. How's yours, Weston?
Mine runs.
I saw a bunch of smoke back there coming from an engine.
No, that wasn't mine. That wasn't me. There was a locomotive that was on that road.
Oh, at the back roads of Alaska?
Yeah. There was a locomotive there.
That's weird.
Long story short, let's cook some food. Yeah. I'll tell you what, for some people that are really good at blowing shit up, we're not very good at making fire. There we go. Bon appetit! It's, you know, to be honest, this might look like shit to you guys, but I've eaten way worse.
If this was the last meal on earth, I'd have to eat it. There is worse food out there.
I do what I can with what I got. I didn't have anything. I've had way worse. The gas station makes worse food than this. He's going back in for seconds.
No, I'm trying to clear the plate so I can cook the rest of the bacon. Something that's actually edible.
You know, at the end of Top Gear, when they sit there and they talk about all the awesome things that they liked about wherever they went, this feels like one of them moments. But the funniest thing I can think of is that lady jumping through the bush in Anchorage.
You know, that was the start of our trip, and I feel like it started so well. And it sort of just went downhill.
Here's the thing. We flew here to buy 1 vehicle, and somehow we bought 3, and the one that we decided to buy all the way back in Kansas ended up to be a junker. The ones that we fell into in a parking lot and in a trailer park ended up to be good rigs.
See, that's what I've been telling you, is you got to let the car pick you. You can't pick the car.
You love yours?
Yeah.
Do you love yours?
Not really.
Well, that's good, because I don't love mine either.
Do you really think that the trip was even about the vehicles and more like the experience of like coming here and just doing it?
Well, guys, here's the deal. It's kind of sad, but the Suzuki's broke down. We're gonna still use the cabin and sleep in it at least once, just to say that we did. If you guys like this series enough and you want us to come back, make sure you hit the like button on the video. We spent a lot of time and effort really trying to make this as awesome as we could be.
Actually, I got to get to Australia. Are you coming?
You didn't even have a wash.
That's a great little teaser at the end to let them know that we might be going to Australia.
Oh my good Lord.